It's sort of stair steps all the way down. My children. All right. With this, there's some wonderful things I have to say. Ralph, this is going to be the start of a great adventure for you. Only because this is the time that you get to shine. You know, we had my theme last year, which was I'm Civitan. No, we're really not happy there. Let's try that again. What was my theme? I'm Civitan happy. That's better. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Guess what? I'm Civitan happy. But you know what? We're moving from Civitan happy. So we are the key. We are the key. Now let that sink in a minute, because we are the key. Our creed says what? I am Civitan. Now, we are the key. Now, to have a we, how many is in a we?
More than one.
More than one, unless you go in the bathroom. All right? Now, why I say that is why.
Plural.
Oh, he's still thinking.
More than one.
Why I say that is because no one person is an island when they're a governor or a president, whether it be a club or international. It takes a body to lead a district. It takes a body to lead a club. Now, Ralph, you are the head of this body. We talk about the body representing with the ripples in our Civitan badge, but right now you're going to be the head of this district. And with that, it comes a lot of responsibilities, a lot of happy times, and sometimes you're going, oh my, will they stop calling me? It's true. I've been there. But you know what? You have two great people beside your side. You have Flanagan and you've got Sherry standing right beside of you. And you know what's exciting about that? One thing I've tried to tell all the folks everywhere I've gone, it's not about me, it's about us. It's not about my year, it's about the next year and the next year on down. And the great thing, Flanagan, this year, it's your job to work with Ralph to show him what's going on and be that advisor for him this next year to always support him. It doesn't mean you disappear after 4 years. It means you're there to work as hard for him as he's working for you. And Sherry, this is your year to glean from all of this. I want you to look at Ralph and watch everything he does and try to emulate it. Only because, guess what? He's going to be going through things and he should be sharing with you and contacting you not only what's exciting and what's going on about the district, but what's going about each one of those clubs that you're going to foster. Now, you are going to be the mothers and fathers of this district, and you're going to be the leadership of this district. But that does not mean that you do it all by yourself. It means that you start ideas, but you're going to have to build upon that to continue to carry the good work for the Cardinal district for the years to come. Miss Jenny, can you stand up, please?
I can.
Can you go on the other side of Flanagan?
Oh.
Now, we've just added a new component to it. We've now added our past governor director to the fold. The chair of the Golden Gavel Gang. You know what? Ralph, there's a lot of experience right there. Because with her, you just don't get her, you get a whole team of folks to tell you what to do. I was in that room, I saw it. And if you get out of line, they'll show you the way. Right, isn't it? You know, you're going to show them the way. And you're going to get to lean not only on the ones that are standing up there and her being that designee, but I want you to glean from all those rest of those past governors. Because guess what? They're there to help you, to be your eyes and ears in their district and into the clubs, and to help you if you need it. Because guess what? Sometimes it can be the loneliest part to be your governor. It is. It really is. It's like president. Sometimes you feel like you're the only one doing something. But this is a great time to have these people to be right beside you to carry it on. Now we add on our directors. So let's add on, I gotta turn page. Wrong page. Right page. Becky, Miss Becky.
Back here.
Come on, Becky, you gotta come on up too. We're gonna call the whole crew up. Tom, you couldn't get out of it, could you? Come on.
Not yet.
Miss Helen. Come on, Miss Helen. Mike.
Mike's
He's
way back
he's
today.
back this evening.
Doris.
Isn't here.
She's
She's here.
moving.
Oh, okay.
Area 6. Is it Larry and Kathy?
It is.
Larry and Kathy.
Teams.
See, I've taken the cameraman. You can stay there if you want to. Okay, I can still talk about it. That's all right.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, good. Now, directors. I don't want to say this out loud because I don't want to offend the governor. But guess what? Y'all are some of the most important folks in the district right now. Because it's your job to be with the clubs and be more intimate with the clubs that are under your view than anything else. It's your job to, when you go out to do your visits and to contact them, and you need to make sure that they feel comfortable with you, that they're gonna call you. Not only to come to their meetings, but come to their projects and be a part of what's going on, so you can see the lifeblood of those clubs and give those reports back to your governor and your governor-elect. It's your job to be the eyes and the ears of the district, and it's hard. You've got 2 states to go through and a lot of miles in between, but you're gonna be in those areas, and I charge you to look at those clubs, work with those clubs, love on those clubs, so you can share that information back throughout, because guess what? You're all now part of this team that's gonna make sure that we have a great success in this next year for the Cardinal District. Now, guess what? We're not done. We're gonna add more keys to the ring. You ever had one of those key rings that just really weighs you down? We're gonna have one of those key rings that's gonna weigh us down in just a second, because we're gonna have Doug, our district secretary, is gonna come on. And John, because we've got to have our district treasurer too. Now, these are not elected positions. Y'all can slide just a little bit. Now, these are not elected positions, but appointed positions. Let me just tell you, they are no less important than our elected positions, because they're very important, because without our secretary, what do we know? We don't know any of the history of what goes on. You are the record keeper for the whole district. So everything from the meeting minutes to everything else, you are writing the history for this district and reporting what goes on, so we can have an accurate record. Now for our treasurer. Money makes the world go around, doesn't it? A lot of times we have to rub a couple nickels together so we can make some more, especially in Civitan. I charge both of you to continue to do the great service that you've done this past year, to continue to keep the accurate records and to keep this district straight. We take for granted sometimes those people that do the work behind the scenes, and those are 2 behind the scenes jobs, and I want to publicly thank you for what you do, because individuals like you help make our organization great. Thank you very much. Now, Ms. Debbie Cole. Ms. Debbie.
Right here.
Okay, you're going up too. I'm adding on to this key ring. Now, oh no, y'all are fine. She's gonna go on.
I'm gonna put that in.
You're going on that in. Now, our judge advocate and David, you get to go up too. Our sergeant at arms and Fawn. Come on, darling, we gotta be grateful. We just added a whole group, darling. Oh, honey, I'm sorry I talked so long you got tired of me. I understand. My wife does the same thing. Don't worry about it. Now, let me just tell you, with our judge advocate, it's your job to keep us all in order. and to keep those rules going. Now, I hear that there may be some policy changes in this next year. God help you. But it's your job to make sure that all gets down to the nth degree that you can continue to run the district the appropriate way for everyone. David, you get to keep us all in line. He even shushed me earlier today because I was talking. And I love that too. And Ms. Vaughn, more than anything else, we need prayers. We need prayers quite a bit. I hope you continue not only to pray for us over our district meetings, but always for this district. You know, we ask our chaplains just to pray during our meetings and to bless our food and talk about what's going on. I want to charge you, if you could just take this whole year and pray for us. Pray for this district and pray for the leadership that it does the right thing for this district and leads it well. I think prayer always helps, and it's always great to have that person to pray for us, no matter what. And I charge you with that this year. Not only at the events, continue to pray for the district throughout the next year. Miss Sandy Stout. I was standing right beside you, just trying to clean the table. Really, I was just trying to make Anita feel left alone. No, it's all right. I'll stand up here beside you, darling. Now, Miss Sandy, you said today, I want to know, did you get your two, you didn't?
Nope, I jinxed it.
All right, before somebody leaves, two people have to give her $120, or y'all can't leave dinner. All right, if nothing else, you are our district liaison for international to talk about the importance of what we do at the CIRC and at international. You know, today I just gave you a glimpse of what you've done and we have done throughout the world of science because of what we do at the International Research Center. Thank you for continuing to proclaim that and talk about that. I think that's very worthwhile, and I think we all need to be remembered what we do because we don't see it every day. Thank you very much. Now, okay, keep your applause. I got 3 more. Oh gosh, I got 112 more. David Grimes, Ken Atkins, and Kathy, our growth team. Are y'all got that? Come on. Now, our growth team is very important, isn't it? Because it has to remind us of what we're doing in our district and what we're doing about growth, about retention, but where we need to continue to grow our organization. Let me just say, if we're not growing, we're what? We're dying. And the reason we have to grow because we want to make sure that our organization lives on for that next 100 years. And it's important for us to see that where we need to move on for that next 100 years. And I charge you to continue to push growth and push retention in your district because that's so much important. We can't forget the ones that we already have, but we need to reach out to others so we can reach out to others so we can have that service as well. Now our district training coordinator, Carol, Tony, our website, Teresa, our directory editor, and Connie for our awards chair, and our candy box, Tom. We got y'all up here. Now, woo.